Jeez, it's a good size largie. Or is that a spot? Holy moly.
What do you say, Badge? 6?
Well, there's literally dead giant trophy bass floating everywhere. Get him, Badge. Oh my God. That's such a big spot. You better grab him. Oh my God. That's a 4-pound spot. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. And we are in front of the man cave, which is kind of a weird place to start an intro of a video. But the reason we're standing in front of the man cave and not in it is because I have a very special surprise for not only you guys, the lovely members of the LOJO outdoor fam, but got a surprise for old Badge behind the camera too. So real quick backstory. My boat, obviously all you guys saw it break on Lake Okeechobee during our Florida series. Now, we didn't really know what was wrong with it. We knew the prop was broken, but we thought there was some major problems. So I ended up having to take it to a local shop and leave it there for a couple weeks. That did a couple things. One, it let me get kind of back to my roots, pond fishing, bank fishing, which I love to do, and I'm gonna continue to do on this channel. But two, it also got me thinking, what does this boat need of mine? It needs a lot of upgrades. I mean, it's a great boat, it's got a great motor, it's got great electronics, a great trolling motor, but there was a lot of little things that it didn't have, like carpeting. It didn't have rod tie downs, didn't really have rod storage. It didn't have a lot of good tackle storage. It was a lot of things that it needed. So I took that time when the boat was in the shop, I just started ordering stuff, just finding stuff online, ordering it. By the time I got the boat back, I took it completely apart for 2 weeks, ripped it down, and now I have put it back together with all the new upgrades. And I want to get Badge's feedback before we go fishing later on in today's video. Badge, you ready to see this thing, behemoth? You're gonna freak out. I really think that Badge is gonna appreciate this so much more than I am, but and I haven't even fished off of it yet. I'm so ready to fish off of it. Before I show you guys the major upgrades on my boat, remember we are on the road to 1 million subscribers. Click that red button right below the video, make it turn gray, join the LOJO outdoor fishing fam. It's free to do. You can always unsubscribe later. All right, Badge, hey, I want you to go in first, and I'm gonna take the camera for a second to get your honest reaction, okay? All right, so we've got the boat over there, but you obviously can't really see the upgrades until you get real, what was that?
I was just getting real close because you're excited. You know.
That's what I do.
Dude, there's one thing I'm like dying for because of this boat, man. I think I see it a little bit, but I want something different for my feet, man.
Yeah, well, that was the big thing for sure.
Dude, it's been biting.
Yeah, it bites.
8 hours, just straight metal.
The hardness of it and the heat that it puts off.
Right.
It's like a double whammy for your feet. Well, that's gonna be the first thing you notice. Just go ahead, just dive in,
Come
man.
on, let me see it.
Christmas Day, man. Just dive in there and give me your honest feedback.
Oh, snap. Oh, look at her, dude.
Bam, baby. Look at that.
Dude, that is, no lie, one of the coolest colors that you could have done.
You like that?
Too. Yeah, dude, if you would have went with a different color, I don't think it would have looked that cool. It looks cool with the blue, the gray, the camo.
Yeah. Well,
That's
this is that snow camo, man. So that's I wanted it to look good and work. Yeah, look at you. Oh, I don't even think I've put my bare feet on there yet.
Wow, dude. Could you see my like disgusting feet? Really
No. I just see the little like marks that my kids have put in the boat.
Right.
The only dirt because I haven't put it in the water
Dude,
yet.
It feels magical, man.
Doesn't it? It feels like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, doesn't it?
I'm horned up or ready to go.
Yeah, horned up and ready to go.
Let's get it.
What else do you notice here, man?
Okay, I'm trying. Oh!
Rod snaps, baby!
How about
Let's freaking go! On both sides, check it out.
Dang, dude, why are they look like oiled up?
I think that's just how they are when they first come out, and maybe it's like a lubricating factor. I did wash it too, so maybe it just got wet, but
Big
who cares?
lube guy?
Big lube guy. But yeah, we've got retractable rod straps now. If you keep moving to the back of the boat, I mean, obviously the deck goes throughout, but yeah, there's other stuff if you keep on looking around.
Dude.
Not a very sexy upgrade, but going from those little stinky straps right there to one of those, it's I don't know what it's called, like a fast strap, but it's super easy. Like you push the release and you can just whoop, take that right off.
That's so sick.
And then it stays on the trailer and then just crank it down, it's tight again, boom. So making launching and landing the boat a little bit easier.
Making your bass boat an actual bass boat.
Right. Oh, God. Obviously, I put the rest of these rod racks up. This is something I did a long time ago, but I added 2 more rod racks. So now we could have, I think, 20 rods up vertical like this, out of the way. And so Next upgrade. Some of these are so small, like you wouldn't even think it's a big deal, but like on my boat, there was no real place to store your tools, right, Bads? Like they were wherever you had them. But boom, I took a little of this tool tray right here I found online, mounted it right to the base right there. And look, we got scissors, just like a real bass boat,
Dude,
Bads.
that's crazy.
Got the pliers, 2 pairs of pliers, scissors, got a little line cutter thingy.
Oh.
I mean, just the convenience factor of that.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
just knowing where the tools go now, so we don't have to like put them in the cup holder or put them in this big thing for them to get lost.
Or keep killing 10-pounders on the deck.
Right, exactly, yeah. just step on it and cut our foot open.
Right.
Now we've got like a designated place. They won't fly out when we're running. Little things like that really have set this off. But you ready for what might be your favorite one?
Let me see
Besides the deck. The deck's gonna be everybody's favorite. But well, just come in real tight here. Get ready for this. Woo!
Oh my!
We got the wire baits up, baby.
Dude, that
got
looks
some
sick.
little wacky racks. Yeah. Got click baits, buzz baits, and spinner baits. So yeah, so got them all just kind of hanging out right there. So you can see them, they're kind of color coordinated and just easy access. I didn't want to dedicate like a whole tackle box to wire baits.
Yeah,
you know what I
agree.
mean? When you can just have them out like this and you can visually see them, they're all out of the pack. Just like, okay, I want a buzz bait, boom. And when I'm done with it, I know right where it needs to go. You know what I mean? So love that. Just some little cheap plastic racks that I just mounted straight to that support in the middle of this big compartment. Then in there, you know, this isn't anything special, but I did go ahead and like organize all my tackle. Let me see what's so cool. Like, look at my clutch box here. I mean, just all clutches, baby. All clutches, all sizes, all colors, just nice and pretty. You know, it makes it easier when you're out there fishing. I upgraded this to an actual terminal tackle box. I won't bore them with that, but it's a full size terminal tackle box. We got a jig box. Basically, for any Guggen bait, like a jig, a jerk bait, a crankbait, whatever, there's a box for it, and it's color coordinated. Got a giant bin right here of Guggen baits, as you guys can see, and we'll dive more into that once we're actually fishing, but that's just a nice, easy way to keep your plastics organized. But, so what do you think, man?
Dude, I'm so stoked to be able to fish off the deck now.
It's gonna be a game changer, man. It's a freaking game changer. I've already got some rods rigged up for us too. I don't even know if you noticed that. Like, these rods are actually rigged, like ready to go. We got jigs, Texas rigs, got the old lefty in the mix.
Oh yes.
You won't, check this out. So I've broken so many rods in my life by slamming the trolling motor down up on the deck, and this part comes down and hits one of the shafts. So I just took the liberty of drawing a little line right there.
What a man you are.
Well, because then when you're about to run, you can make sure there's not a rod sitting on that green dot. That way, boom, it can just come up and...
Dude, I'm serious though. That's a good...
That'll save me and you, because we
Yeah.
like to break things. So that's gonna save at least a couple rods for me and you, so. Yeah, wow. It doesn't seem like that much stuff now that I've showed it all, but that took actually, oh, we missed one. Back it up, back it up.
Okay.
So I forgot one of the things that Badge is gonna love the most. We did not have rod swords on this boat, so I took a jigsaw, cut a giant hole in the aluminum, and I just went ahead and mounted myself a little rod storage thingamabobber right there. Boom.
Are you kidding me?
And it just goes along in this little hatch right here, which is fine because we still have plenty of storage to put all of our stuff. Now, this isn't gonna come into play that often, but if we're on like a big trip, if we're like doing another Florida series, but somewhere else, you know, and we have like, let's say 6 rods, 7 rods on the deck, but we want 5 more rods rigged up, but not on the deck. Boom, we can slide them all right in there, have them nice, ready to go, out of the way. They're safe, because there's that rod tube. Let me just show you. The rod tubes run in here, so to keep everything protected. Got us some new life jackets, so we're safe up in this.
Yeah, much needed.
Yeah, we're safe now, baby. These are the auto inflatable ones, so when you're floating in the water, knocked out from your boat crash, at least you're not drowning. So that's good. Now, like anything, this boat is still a work in progress. I mean, you guys probably, if you look really closely, you're going to see there's little gaps in the foam, you know, the sea deck. There's little gaps in it. It's not quite cut perfectly, but I did it all by hand, did it by myself, and I've never done it before. So because I'm a beginner, I think I did pretty well, but it's not perfect, which is why I like it. That's like me. I'm just not perfect, just a regular old person trying to make their boat a little bit more fishable. Think Badge is impressed with the upgrades, yeah?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
What's your favorite upgrade besides the deck?
Besides the deck?
Because that's an easy one. That's everybody, that's me and your, because we stand on this all day, so that's gonna be the best, but.
I like the straps, man.
The straps.
Dude, the rods have been hitting us in the face.
I know, man.
Every time we take off.
When we have to pick up and run, the rods are sliding on us, and that's going to be a big one. I love the tool tray right there.
Perfect.
Probably not my favorite, but it's definitely a big, really cool thing. The rod storage is going to come into play for trips and, like, you know, anytime we're going to need like double the amount of rods in the boat we would normally need. That's going to be cool. The hanging wire baits is cool. So I don't know. I think after all that, we're all ready to do some fishing. So Badge, if you're ready, let's head to the river. So look, everything just stays in place. Money! All right, Badge, what are we starting with, man? Wait, let me just retract my rod strap. Oh, snap, boy. Got moving baits on this side, got jerk bait, clutch, got a click bait and a spinner bait. Then we got like 2 jigs and 2 Texas rigs over here.
I'm gonna throw a heavy jig first.
I knew you were gonna. I put that jig on specifically for you. That's a half-ounce little Ketchco screw lock hard hat jig, which is actually a pretty cool little design. Let's see, what's the water temp? I haven't even looked. I'm so frazzled because I'm like looking at this beautiful deck and it feels so good underneath my feet. We got 64 degrees, but it's dropping, so we're probably looking at 62, which is great. I'm seeing an absolute ton of bait already. I saw a couple really big pods right around the boat. Yeah, there's some over there. Man, wish I had a square bell tied on, but you know. You enjoying that new Guggen's bait storage, my guy?
I am, my friend.
It's kind of all, it's all kind of, you know, it's pretty organized as far as like bait selection. While you're in there, you know what? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna throw a jerk bait just because I haven't done it in forever. Do it. I don't know why. I just want to throw. I just want to fish. I just want to throw random stuff. Dude, straight ahead, there's like a piece of structure, and then it goes down the other side, and there's fish over there. So we can't ever see them though, man. That's the only problem with this dirty water. You can't freaking see them. Do it. Whoa, you got a fish.
It came off.
Oh God, I just had one too.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You just had you loaded up on that thing.
My rod, like.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That looked big. Was that a?
Yeah,
does that
dude.
feel
When
good?
I set the hook, the rod just kind of rolled out of my hand. Like really.
Jeez.
I just wasn't prepared for that big of a fish.
Dang, son.
That's great.
That guy was telling us at the boat ramp that he accidentally hooked a couple of really big largemouth out here crappie fishing. So you need to, you better be ready there, buddy. I know what you mean though. You're just not like first thing in the morning, like for, you know, fifth cast. You're not really expecting to get rocked, but you sure did.
Ready now.
There's a fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where?
A little bit, not big or anything, but we'll take them. On the grande clutch, baby. I'm seeing all this bait in the water. Oh, what is this?
Are you kidding me? That is the fat spot, dude. You want me to grab it? That's the biggest spot I've ever.
I almost just broke my rod. That's a big spot. That's a Mondo spot. Get him, Badge.
Pull it, pull it, pull it.
Get him, Badge.
Oh my God.
That's such a big spot. You better grab him.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 4-pound spot.
Dude, that is the, I've never seen a spot that big in person.
Look at his mouth. Oh my God. Wow. No long arming necessary. Look at that spotted bass. That tiny little mouth, but just a chunk ball. Maybe like a 3.5. We'll weigh him later. Let's well him.
Look at the eyes on that guy, dude.
I know. That is a big ass spotted bass. That's probably my PB spot for sure.
Dude,
let me throw him in the well real quick. Dude, I thought the way it came up, it was weird because, you know, spots normally fight really hard.
Right.
But he didn't for some reason. He just kind of laid over and he came up and splashed a little bit. I was like, oh, it's a 2-pound largemouth. And then when I got closer, I went to flip him. As he came out of the water, I was like, oh my God. And so I was like, don't flip him. You might break the damn rod. So, wow. All right. You hyped up yet,
dude,
Badge? You ready?
That was the biggest spotted bass I've ever seen.
We're gonna have to weigh him because I think my PB spot is like 3 pounds. So I think that's more than 3 pounds. Your line looks like it's moving. So let's get back in the action. You know, I've been watching live scope this whole time and I'm seeing big fish up on this little shelf. If you guys haven't been watching the channel for a few months, we've been hitting this area real hard in the winter time. Something just busted right there in front of the boat. But right out here, you got some real shallow rock. And then there's a huge drop off. You can even see it right there on live scope. It goes from like 8 feet to 20 almost. So you gotta figure there's some big fish in that. Look, there they are right there. There's some more right there on the vicinity. That's crazy. Grande clutch, baby. Just tied this thing on yesterday in preparation for old Bad. Just one of my favorite colors. I think this is the shotgun shad, which is just, it's kind of unique. It's got the black back, the little chartreuse underbelly, and it's got the little ridges right there. Of course, you guys know you can get this stuff and our new rods, GuggenSquad.com. There's always a link in the description if you guys are ever wondering where I get my gear. That's where. And you can always use code LOJO. Get yourselves a little 10% off. You know what I mean? Why pay full price? Got a little plug in there. Does the scale even work? There goes the shotgun shad. All right, would you trim the motor up, please, real quick, buddy? Because we're going deep into the heart of the Rock Nation. Luckily, I've already caught the mega slaunch that lives here, so at least if we ruin this spot, we already caught a big one out of here. Well, might as well make some casts over here while I'm sitting here. Catch a gosh darn 82-pound hybrid. Dude, we are on some really good oh, one chased it up to the boat. He's a little guy, but oh my gosh. Watch the Trebles badge. Dude, that one, I'm over here talking and he freaking comes up, hits it right underneath the boat. Wow. A little spotty, a little red-eyed spotty. Yeah, definitely a spot.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, they're freaking just eating the little shotgun shad. All right, that Grande clutch, shotgun shad. Spots, man, we're on a little spot bite here. We'll let him go. Dude, we're definitely on him. I think now that we've moved up and I've seen that this water's a lot deeper than it normally is, we're sitting at like 7 feet. There's nothing but rock in here. So Badge, you need to get back in the game. We need to get this camera situation figured out. You start dragging the jig through this stuff, you might match me with that big Bertha. God, there's a huge drop off right there. There's a shelf, there's a drop off, there's fish on it. You may want to reel in and just pitch right at that thing. I'm looking at, see, I'm snagged down there, but there's, see that dip right there?
Could be a fish.
Get him. Got him?
Yep.
Get a Badge.
Come here.
360 no scoped him.
No scope.
That's a nice little spotty.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Nice fish.
Look at how he crushed the jig, dude. Deep in the throat. These fish, man, short, stubby, mean. They got tiny mouths and big old tummies. Like
They're so funny looking because they are so short, but then they're just incredibly thick and powerful.
Dude, and their eyes, man, demonic. Little red ring in there.
Red eyes. And the little mouths are just funny looking.
They fight so hard.
You
too,
said
man.
something earlier. We got a nice little bag of spots
Of
we're working
just
on
spots,
here.
yeah.
We're working on it. That's cool, man. What, little thick jig action or something?
Yeah. I'm a live willing, man. He's got a tummy
Yeah,
on him.
live willing.
Just for the tummy gang.
Yeah,
for the
tummy
girth.
gang, tummy gang. Oh, they just, he just chased it.
No
I no
way.
scoped him. I no scoped him.
looking?
I don't know.
Oh,
Feels good. Feels good. That's so crazy. I let it drop in that exact little spot that we were just talking about. I let it drop in there. Oh, it's a largie, big largie. Big largie, Badge. Get it, Badge.
Come in.
Net that sucker.
That's the worst net ever.
Look at that. Dude, there's largies in spots sitting down there together in a freaking hole right there.
They're so chunky, man.
This is crazy.
I closed my finger in the
Look
net.
at his head.
That's going on.
Oh, you had, yeah, that's going home today. It's going home to the pond. Boom. 3.5. Really long, good genes, big old eyes. Definitely live welling them for sure. And we need to keep fishing the spot because, oh God.
My man.
Whoa! Just fly off the boat. Dude, we got a well going on,
We're
man.
doing something, dude.
We're doing something. So right there, I'm cranking through. I hope, maybe I got some of that on GoPro, I don't know. I'm cranking through and I saw my crankbait get to where the hole was. So I paused it, I let it fall, and I saw the fish react to it. Like they came towards it. So then I twitched it a couple times and it just hammered it, dude. But there's still, we're gonna have to troll back up there and see. I think there's still fish. It's just a little hole right off of this giant wall. That's freaking crazy, dude. A little spot and a 3-pound largie out of the
Back
same
to
hole.
back, yeah.
That's freaking crazy. God, look at all that bait. Holy moly.
Jesus.
I don't know if the jerk's gonna get down to where they are though.
Oh, it's 19 foot.
Yeah. Well, I don't see the fish though. I don't see where the fish are. If they're here, they may be hugging the wall too, honestly. Yeah, here's some right here. Those are predator fish. They're just off the wall, but they're pretty shallow. They're like 6 feet. So hell, I just want to throw it over here. So our buddy back there said that there was a big old dead bass floating. I think I see it, Badge. Gosh, it don't look small.
You think it's hybrid?
I don't know. Gotta get closer. Breaks my heart to see a dead bass. No, that ain't a hybrid. I don't think I see a greenback. Might be a spot. It's big, whatever it is. Damn it! How did this happen? Oh God, that's a good one. Oh, doesn't look that old either. Maybe a day or two. Is it still breathing? It kind of looked. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. Jeez, it's a good size largie. Or is that a spot? Holy Lord! God dang it! Oh my God! What do you say, Bad? 6, 5?
That's
I mean, he's swollen, so. Jeez.
I'd give it 6.
What the freak? Well, there's literally dead giant trophy bass floating everywhere. Yeah, so I don't know what the heck's going on. That fish, I couldn't tell if it was like gut hooked or, I mean, it's really hard to tell unless there's like a lure in its mouth, which there wasn't. I don't know what the hell happened. You think it just died of old age or what?
I could not tell, man.
Also, we should have weighed it. I mean, it's waterlogged. I'm not gonna weigh a dead fish. It just seems stupid.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a big fish. I mean, long arm or not, it's a 5-6 pound bass minimum. So really sucks. But hey, we got some nice fish in the live well. But here's what we're gonna do, folks. We're not done fishing quite yet. We're gonna move on from this spot, although it has produced massively for us. Big shout out to Badge for convincing me to come to the river today. I wanted to go to the lake. He convinced me to go to the river, and man, that really paid off. So we're gonna keep that big largemouth and take him back to our pond. So stay tuned for that because we're gonna tag him and everything. But we're also gonna go back here where we used to catch giant hybrid bass. See if we can close this day out with one more big bass, whether it's a spot, largie, hybrid, I don't care. I just want one more big bass in my hands. All right, well, we didn't catch any more, obviously. So, look at that bag, man. We had a nice little bag today. I don't know, did we catch 5 or 4?
4.
Still, you missed a huge one right off the bat.
Yeah, that was wild.
We'll never know how big that fish was. But, so let's start with the spotty, right? Because we need to weigh this guy.
Yeah.
Because it's probably, my PB spot right now is like 3 pounds.
Right at 3?
Yeah, right at 3. That I caught in this river.
I'm saying you got that beat, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. There we go. Oh, yeah. And we're drifting off. We're drifting off, baby. 3.66. New PB spot. But we're not going to take him home, obviously, because he's a spot. And we have nothing but largies in our pond. And northern strain, but we don't have any spots, and we don't need any spots. Look at that freaking tank, dude. If you were doing a tournament where you were catching spots, you'd be in good shape with that guy. And honestly, this little guy, who is the feistiest of them all, look at that little guy. You caught this one, didn't you?
I did.
It's a nice little, oh, they never stop. It's a nice little fish. Got a chunky little belly on him. He's ready to go. Woo. Now this guy, Mr. Largemouth here, we're gonna fill the live well all the way up, head back to the backyard pond where we can weigh him, tag him. He's gotta be over 3, right? Gotta be.
At least.
So weigh him, tag him, get him in the pond, and we'll wrap this video up. Well, we're definitely way behind on our tags here because we did a bunch at Jigging with Jordan's Pond, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not sure how many we did, but we're on 22 now? Yeah, we're on 22. The last one I've got written down is 10. So we've got some catching up to do, but this will be number 22. Yeah, swim backwards, suffocate yourself. Come here. Yes! Yes! I always love the initial thrash that they give you.
Yeah.
It's so strong, then they just quit.
Right.
Zeroed out. Kablam! All right, final guess, Badge. Give it to me.
3 pounds, 7 ounces.
So like what, 3.5?
Yep.
That's a good guess. Oh! Oh! Dude, he's pissed. Well, it's 3.5. It's what it said before he decided that he was going to punch Badge in the face. All right, let's get a measurement on this guy.
You want to get on the ground so we can see the fish, not just a shadow or nut sack on top of it?
It's fine. Man, 19 and a half. 19 and a half. 22. Doot, 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 doot. Right about there. Hut! Oh! Number 22, baby. Welcome to your new home. Dude, 3.5s don't grow on trees, man. We need some of these. All right, let's let him kind of get acclimated here. This water is so much warmer than where he came out of.
Yeah.
There he goes. He good. He's figuring it out. Oh God. I'm sure he'll go find himself a nice little bluegill or something to eat. What should we call him though?
Oh.
What's the name?
Is it a he? We're sticking with he?
Well, I don't know. It could be. I've been calling him he all day. I don't want to misgender him, but I don't know. I figure we should name him something that has to do with the new upgrades to the boat, because that's kind of what this whole video was about.
Okay. We can name it Tupac because we're strapped up.
What? Because of the straps?
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually funny you say that, because it's the name of that clickbait, or the name of the clutch is Shotgun Shad.
Oh.
So Tupac got
okay.
shot. Oh, that's bad taste.
Yeah.
But frick it, let's do it.
We're doing it.
All right. Another nice fish for the backyard pond. Got to break in the new boat with, not the new boat, but the new upgrades on the boat. It makes it feel like a whole new boat though. Got to do that, got to hit the river, which we had not done in a while. Got to catch multi-species bass, and I caught my new PB spot at like 3.5 pounds, almost like 3.6, which is a nice little freaking spot. So just an all-around amazing day, other than finding a trophy bass floating in the river system. We're not sure what happened, but hey, it happens. But anyways, folks, hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Make sure you're smashing the thumbs up button for all these new boat upgrades. Give us some ideas of what else we could do to improve this boat in the future. As always, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. That way we can get to 1 million subs this year. Go check out Badger's channel, AO Fishing. Delta's just doing Delta things. We're out of here, folks. Thank you for watching. Later.